She wakes up to the same annoying alarm sound, but she doesn't touch the phone to turn it off. Her fingers swipe across the screen to check notifications instead. 73 likes overnight. 2 messages that don't matter. And 1 tag on a picture that isn't hers, but still changes everything. Her heart beats faster, like that post defines who she is. She closes her eyes for a second, takes a breath, but can't help it. She clicks, looks, compares. Always comparing. The girl in the photo looks perfect. A body that doesn't seem real, a smile that feels rehearsed, a background bathed in light. She knows she could do something like that too, if she could pretend to be someone else. But right now, there's only this heavy weight in her chest. Scrolling down her feed, she realizes every girl seems to be living a better life, prettier, easier, complete. And her? Trapped in this small room, with colorless walls and a messy bed. She almost feels ashamed of the space she exists in. She gets up slowly, stares at the mirror. Doesn't like what she sees, without even knowing why. There's always something wrong. Her hair isn't right. Her face looks dull. And the dark circles? Can't hide those in a photo. But she tries anyway. Opens the front camera, searches for the right angle, forces a smile. 10 clicks. Deletes 9. Saves one that looks good enough and starts thinking about the perfect filter. But nothing feels good enough. It never does. While editing, she remembers the cruel comment from yesterday. A short line, full of poison, written by someone she doesn't even know. But it's stuck in her mind, echoing over and over. You're not pretty. You're nothing. She might have gotten 100 compliments, but this is what stays. And still, she keeps going. Keeps posting, trying to prove something to people who don't matter. Because she needs to feel real. To feel worth something. Time slips by without her noticing. Morning light is already breaking through the window when she finally hits post. Waits a few seconds, refreshes the screen. 1 like. 2. 3. Relief washes over her, but doesn't last. Because another photo pops up, from another girl, getting hundreds in minutes. And it all starts again. That feeling of not being enough. Of never being enough. At night, lying in the same bed, she doesn't feel tired. The screen glows on her face as she scrolls endlessly. Everything seems sharper when the world is quiet. Each image feels like a thin blade, slicing off pieces of her confidence. It's like stepping into a place where no one speaks, but everyone screams perfection. A space that never forgives mistakes and never accepts weakness. She thinks about when life was simple. When laughing with friends was enough, when what she wore didn't matter so much. Now, every detail feels like a calculation, the right outfit, the right angle, the perfect time to post. It's an invisible game, but she feels like she has to win. She just doesn't know what winning means. Maybe it's when the numbers go up. Maybe it's when someone says something nice. Or maybe there is no winning at all, just an endless race with no finish line. The DMs keep coming. Some sound like compliments but hide poison underneath. Others are jokes, designed to expose a flaw. And in between them, this huge silence, the absence of people who actually matter. Because when she tries to talk outside the screen, she realizes she doesn't know how anymore. She speaks less. Smiles less. Real life feels dull compared to the dopamine hit that comes with every notification. Past midnight, she decides to delete the photo. Not because it didn't get enough likes, but because looking at it now, she doesn't recognize herself. It doesn't look real. It doesn't look happy. She closes her eyes and feels a strange emptiness, like she gave everything and got nothing in return. She thinks about quitting, but deep down, she knows tomorrow she'll post again. Not because she wants to, but because she has to. Like breathing. And that's how it is, every day. Waking up and carrying the weight of a world that doesn't exist but still defines reality. A world that demands, compares, and consumes you until all that's left is a pretty image for everyone else. While inside, you're still screaming for something that can't fit in a photo.